Yeah, man. So honestly, I'm starting off with I'm actually disappointed in myself because right earlier in the season, it might have been just before the season started,
Yeah.
or a game or two after, I said that it will be very naive to think that Liverpool can go for the title this season with the amount of change, especially in our defence.
Right.
And the Nets, when we finally signed Isaac, I got caught in the hype. And I was like, nah, now we signed Isaac, we've got to win the title.
Yeah.
But that doesn't fix the defensive issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, getting Isaac, I was caught in a hype, you know what I'm saying? And I'm disappointed in myself for getting caught in a hype, because the truth is our defence is absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be able to get us through. It's not going to carry us through.
No, well, I wanted to ask you. So your theory, when you expressed that excitement, your theory also when you had concerns about defense earlier. Obviously, your theory was that if you focus on outscoring the other team, do you still think that's a possible thing, or is that what?
But that's not going to win a title. I think we need to do that anyway. The defensive issue is so dire right now. If Kanate plays good, Van Dijk plays bad, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it's so bad right now. Even with Kirkes, it's just going to take time. So either way, we're going to concede goals this season. Even when we're at our best, it's not going to be the best that Liverpool can be.
Yeah.
But it'll be probably the best we reach this season.
Right.
When we reach that point, I believe still we're going to concede goals, and we probably won't be getting clean sheets like that.
Right.
It's going to be up to the creating chances and outscoring, and I still believe that. It's going to be similar to the Brendan Rodgers season. I haven't seen us defend this bad since we had Brendan Rodgers, I'll be honest. And I've got I have to eat my words a lot with Klopp and stuff, because with Jurgen, man, he's a father, innit? I was, at the same time, I was happy for us to move on, and I still am. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I still am, because we had to at some point. But what he, I underappreciated as a manager how good he really is in terms of, it's true, this would never happen on the clock. At Anfield against Man Utd, 2-1 diet, 4 on a bounce, Klopp could never. And I'll be honest, he could never. And on top of that, the Trent is a lot. It's a very bitter pill to swallow, Trent, not being with us is bitter. In terms of now what I'm looking at with the fullbacks, and I feel like we underestimated that position. How important, how unique and good he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a fullback, he's such a worldie, and sometimes I think about could have that been prevented? Because when Slot came in, he was getting benched. Trent was. Yeah. There was clear, and it's just maybe that could have even been managed differently. He should have come in thinking about building the team around him. I did make a TikTok saying the free contract situation, the most significant one is Trent.
Right.
And we should lead to making him the captain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're at a tough time right now, man. And with Slot, it's all cool. I'm still not going to lose my head over him. Because I want him to have the opportunity to manage Liverpool without Salah and Van Dijk being there. And there's strings attached with the Salah situation. I'm sorry,
why them two specifically?
Because they I just want a whole new era thing. Today Van Dijk played poor, and it's not only that he played poor. There was such a lack of accountability in his interview, and you're the captain.
Yeah.
And I hate that, man. Slot gave a really good interview after the game. He was accountable. They even tried to push it to an issue with a foul, and he was nah. Let's be honest.
What did you want from Van Dijk, to say?
So I wanted Van Dijk to admit that he didn't play. Not once did he admit that today he made a mistake or he didn't play well. And the first goal is on him.
Yeah.
As an experienced defender, the first goal was on him. Someone ran right behind you. Kanate had a weldy today, bro. Kanate stopped it from being really it could have been probably 3-1 if it weren't for Kanate today. and he was like struggling along Van Dijk in defence today, bro. Like he was covering his issues, and Van Dijk weren't accountable for it once. And I get this nonchalant thing, but at the same time, when you make like mistakes, you have to own up to. As a captain, you have to own up to them. And I hate, like, it's one of my worst things in football when, like, after the interview, the manager or certain players aren't accountable. Like, I hate it because it makes me question a lot, especially if you're captain or manager. Because it makes me question your character a lot as well, because you just have to be accountable. Do you know what I'm saying? Just, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? People saying, Van Dijk hasn't been the best this season. But Kanate has been bad in the last few games. Like, Van Dijk was playing better in those games. Today, he played he had a stinker today. Just admit it. Like, just admit it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But admit that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then I think about these young players and what they've got to work with. If you're the captain and you've got an ego and you're not an accountable person, that's difficult, bro. Like, as a young, new... And that's difficult to work with. So it makes me, that alone made me question a lot. Like, I'll be honest, obviously he captained us to a title last season. But everything was going perfect. It's these moments when things are going bad that we need to see how you deal with situations. And I don't like the way he handled it in the interview today, Van Dijk. And one day, obviously he's won a league slot, but we need to give him that. It's politics with Salah. We can't drop him because of politics.
What's the point? Like, because he earns too much?
How much he gets paid. Like, the conversations that have gone on amongst him and Slot. There's obviously, he's got something where he don't have to defend. But that's the goals are meant to come with. To me, that's meant to be a deal where you deliver the goals and you don't really need to defend. But when Chiesa came on off the bench, he was defensive work, like press him back, assisted a goal. Like, the only goal we got came from his assist. The fans have been saying Chiesa week on week. We signed him at the beginning of last summer, and he's never had an extended run in a team, like off the bench, to be honest, or even starting. His bench appearances are sporadic. And even when he comes off the bench, he still delivers. And it's like political, bro. Like, it makes no sense why. Like, someone couldn't have played their way into a starting position, or even similar to how Arsenal used Trossard. Man, a few games starting, like, or how we used to use Jota, you can say. Like, obviously it's different positions, so it's different, but like, it's disappointing, man, to be honest. Like, and I don't know if it's political. He plays in a position, you can consider him playing in a position that someone else does, who's obviously massive in a team, has big influence. But at some point, like Ekitike being on the bench, this is all, it doesn't make sense, man. We can say the same thing. We've had the same starting 11 in the Prem. Not the same. There was one game where Vert started instead of Gakpo. But the last 3 losses we've taken in the Prem, I'm not too sure about the Champions League game we lost as well against Galatasaray. But we've had the same starting 11, all those games, same formation, and we've lost all of them.
So it's like a big shift is needed, basically.
Yeah, we did a shift, like, because Ekitike, at the beginning of the season, we were still playing bad, but Ekitike was getting goals, he was assisting. We were getting results. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still third. We're not there for no reason. It's because we've been playing bad the whole season. Like, since the jump, we haven't played good. But we were still delivering goals. So, and then we've just taken him off. And I get it's because he's that big signing. It's the record signing. He needs to play. Like, I get it, all of that. But at the same time, you just look at the situation and it's like, is it really being managed at its best? Because we can clearly, even when Ekitike came on, we had more shots. And he was on the pitch when a goal came. And like, it's like, we can see, it's so clear that it's so like frustrating because it's so clear. But politics means we can't do what we need to do, which is like, just play the better players who are on form.
Mm.
And yeah, man, it's not great for Liverpool at all. And I've just got to give Slot time, man, to be honest. Like, I've got to give him time. He created chances at the end of the day, so the chances were created. Yeah, we just didn't convert them as we should have.